Welcome back, everybody, wherever you are, all over the world. Recurring pipeline explosions in Lagos. Reoccurring pipeline explosion in Lagos, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Lagos and Nigeria don't they gradually burn down. Not forget, say, anytime when fire break out in Nigeria, most especially in the southwestern part of the country, where they call Lagos, then the judge and put say na pipeline. All of us know what thing happened in 2020. We go talk about the whole thing what happened in 2020 regarding the burning of Lagos State. When people or our leaders, they come out, they claim, say, na pipeline. Remember the one what happened last time where they said that only 57 people died. When almost a whole city burned down. Abuledo, Abulegba, all of them burned down. At the end of the day, government will say they map out some money where they won't give people. When we say they be the survivor of the fire outbreak. How long una wan continue to dey map out money instead of finding a long-lasting solutions to all this fire breakout in Lagos? Remember, say we don't warn them. Say they not when be the Fulani herdsmen people, the terrorists when they terrorize that country. Brother, they food that Lagos State. That is why we not they believe on this fire outbreak where they tell us say na pipeline every day na pipeline. Another one that don't happen again today na 11th of February 2021. All right, so we go take a look, read, come see how this thing when be the fire outbreak they take the occur, and we go still know waiting be the causes of all this fire outbreak in Lagos. Remember, see, when you they think, not forget waiting the north, tell them. I don't know, say in the north, the whole terrorists when they that northern part of the country, majority of them they Lagos State now, that is southwestern part of the country, they operate. Not be only there, then they, ladies and gentlemen, they still they the southeast, then they everywhere, then they middle belt, then they Zamfara, then they everywhere, Delta State, name it. Nowhere when these people not they, including Benin City, then they everywhere. So we go read a little bit, make we see how they take narrate this one again, where they tell us say another fire outbreak where they claim say na pipeline in Lagos. Then they tell us say that they map out money, right? The same way when they tell us say that they map out money, go give the Boko Haram people, the herdsmen people, the Lagos State governor, they map out money, go give people when fire raise their properties down. And then they come, they tell us say, oh, now only 30 people die, only 20 people die, only 10 people die. Oh, now why you? Without a proper investigations. So the same way when they carry money give people according to their claim, because nobody don't ever come and come tell us say in receive money from Sanwo-Olu government or in receive money from federal government. But then they claim say they map out some billions when they want to give people when we see then they affected by all these fire outbreaks in Lagos State. So ladies and gentlemen, before we go into the full-time news, I want to take this little opportunity when I get it. Thank those of you now when they watch Funky D, and those when don't already subscribe to my channel. And again, for those of you now when never subscribe, I say make una they subscribe to our channel, and as soon as they subscribe, now so God will take the butter on our bread one after the other. All right. The unending incident of pipeline explosion in Lagos State is becoming worrisome and requires a full-fledged action plan from the Lagos State government and stakeholders concerned to curb this danger that has continued to put the life of humanity at risk. Over time, we have witnessed series of pipeline explosion with attendant loss of lives, properties, and businesses. A host of other valuable have also gone with it. These occurrences leave one to wonder if those at the helm of affairs place value on humanity. Statistics have it that at least 60 fire outbreaks were recorded in Nigeria between January and December last year. Also, Lagos State is said to have recorded the majority of these fire outbreaks, which is estimated to be around 54% of the total incidents in Nigeria. That is a lot in Lagos State. Yes. Similarly, it will be noticed that these explosions are common in the Lagos mainland, as it has become a major problem to the inhabitants who continues to battle these incidents, fire outbreaks that continue to leave ugly and sad memories. Last year, major areas on the mainland like Ifako, Ijayi, Egba, Idimu, Maboro, Festac, Ekpaja, Abuledo, and Egba were affected by pipeline explosions. One of the most tragic was the explosion at a gas processing plant in Abuledo area of Lagos State in March 2020, which claimed the lives of over 20 persons, leaving several individuals with fire burnt. At least 50 buildings were razed down as a result of the fire, as well as a girl boarding school known as Bethlehem Girls College. In fact, all this record whether they give us is not a proven record, ladies and gentlemen, because there is nothing like investigation in that country called zoo. They don't investigate anything. One person will just come out after drinking ogogoro from one corner. The person will just come out and tell you, say, oh, now only 20 people, now only 30 people died. My question to these people, because this one happened in a bullet donor where they try to explain very well to us when they tell us, see, 50 buildings razed down, 20 persons died. Now so they tell us. How they take no? This thing happened on Sunday morning around 3 to 4 o'clock when people they sleep, when people never wake up to go to their various churches or to their various working places. Early in the morning when people they sleep. Now they tell me say that kind of fire when burned down 50 houses, now only 20 people died. That is a fact lie, ladies and gentlemen. So these people, they are not doing any investigation. Based on say monkey hands then they inside the pepper soup. Now he make, then go just come and tell you, oh, that's so people die. Whereas thousands of souls has gone. So we continue, ladies and gentlemen. In the same way, Abulegba was hit by a similar outbreak. Listen, a similar outbreak that left over 150 residents displaced by the incident, which also led to the death of 5 persons. Only 5 persons. A fire that displaced only 150 residents. Then they tell you now say that only 5 persons die, and the burning of 71 shops, 30 houses, a church auditorium, and 39 vehicles. Can you imagine? And they tell us that only 5 people die. The Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC), while reacting to the incident, claimed the fire outbreak was caused by a truck that collided with some gas cylinder stacked in a gas processing plant near the corporation's pipeline. The Lagos State government, in response to the incident, set up to a 2 billion naira relief fund to support the survivors. All right, presenting checks to the victims of the families. Although this was a good gesture, the state government, the question is, how long will this state government continue to set up funds to cater for victims when the real problem is yet unsolved? So now the same thing what they tell us before regarding the herdsmen people. Now him, this writer, they try to tell us how long government will continue to map out money to give victims of these fire outbreaks. How long the government will continue to map out money to give Boko Haram? How long they will continue to map out money to give herdsmen? How long they will continue to map out money to give kidnappers? And how long they will continue to map out money to give ISWAP, IC? How long? That will never ever solve the problem until una go to the bottom root of the matter. But mapping out money, giving out money to all these kind of people, or mapping out money, giving out money to these people that are witnessing this fire outbreak, it doesn't make any sense. The only thing that makes sense is for owner to go solve the problem. Find out how to solve the problem once and for all, not be by giving people money or giving criminals money. It's like you are bribing them to continue to do what they are doing. The money when they give all those criminals, they will go use them, acquire weapons when on our police, on our army, on our securities, they're not getting. But the Boko Haram people, the terrorist people, then get those weapons. That is why you see, then they kill police at will. It is high time all hands are put on deck to provide long-lasting solution to avoid further occurrences of this pipeline outbreak, particularly in the Lagos mainland. The responsibility of the Lagos state government to ensure that families, businesses, schools, churches, mosques, and most especially children are safe from these hazards. Ladies and gentlemen, now so then they tell us so another heavy fire outbreak in Lagos State. Una no go use money to dey bribe on our way all the time. Herdsmen people, Boko Haram people, all the whole terrorists when they in the northern part of the country, now they are all in everywhere. They are all everywhere in Nigeria. If they come out, they tell us in a pipeline, brother, nobody they believe you. Nobody they believe you say na pipeline. Something is really, really wrong. And that is why we tell una say make una go to the bottom root of this matter, not be by giving victims money, and make una stop to the lie to Nigerian people, because Nigeria they don't investigate anything. APC people they don't get time to investigate anything. They are on a hurry. How they want to take loot money, how they want to distract the citizens' attention to loot money. So another fire outbreak in Lagos. Again, people when want do NSAS protest. The government, including La Mohammed, all of them don't come out, ladies and gentlemen. The police, the army, the people want to say Naim be Buhari, the man want to say Naim be Buhari, the APC people don't talk, see, this time around say, una not fit try am. Say, if una try am, then go kill en masse. Then go kill en masse. They not hide them. Then they brag, say, if those people want to try the NSAS protest this time around in Lekki to Gate, say, all of una go dey into wahala. So I just dey pass this information to every one of you when one do NSAS protest. And the NSAS protest when they do, we not see any result when they yield. The time when I supposed to do protest, we not go do one. And if at all una come out, we not go do the protest as people they do protest. So the government don't come and come one say they not go allow una this time around. Make sure you hear this information, ladies and gentlemen. So now here we go stop this fire outbreak matter. One love, and make sure say you subscribe before you leave. Thank you and bye for now.